What's up, legends? This is Nick from ThreadX3 Productions, or you might recognize my voice as the host of Hubcast, your Apex Legends podcast by fans for fans. Today we're going to be going through all the weapons, their damages, reloads, spreads, fire rates, everything. We're going to be going through it all today in a big tutorial for all the weapons so you can know what's the best for your style or what's just the best damage wise. Now we're going to start off today with pistols and SMGs. As with all weapons, what we're going to try out is their center mass damage, their headshot damage, fire rate, spread, and everything. So we're going to start with the P2020. As you can see, it can have a magazine and a sight, and it takes light ammo. Then we're going to go to the RE45 Auto. It can have a barrel, a magazine, and a sight with light ammo. So let's get started with the body mass, which is at 12, and the headshot, we'll line this up, 18. So 12 and 18. Now let's see, what's the fire rate like? So pretty much as fast as I'm pressing the trigger, it's firing. Reload is also pretty fast. So now let's start with the RE. And that is 11. And, oops, there we go. 16. So now we're gonna try out the spread. I'm trying not to adjust that much. There's not really any drop off as far as the damage. Even way back there, still not a lot of drop off. Pretty accurate too, so that's kind of cool. And reload speed right there. Now we're gonna go the Mosin Kui shotgun. It can have a barrel and a sight, and obviously it takes shotgun shells. So we're gonna start with 45 for the body mass and 66 for the headshot. Here's the reload speed, and there is the fire rate. Now to the wingman. I like picking up the wingman because he does the spinny thing, but the wingman takes heavy ammo. You can have a magazine, a sight, and a hop adjuster. Now the body mass is 45 and headshot is 90. Fire rate isn't bad. Reloading. Not too much recoil either, so that's nice. Alright, and that's pretty much all the pistols. So obviously the wingman does the most damage as far as body mass and headshot combined, but it's single fire. The Mosin Kui is the second up, and it obviously is a shotgun, so it's really just up to your likings. Let's go on to SMGs. So the first SMG we're going to talk about is the Alternator SMG. It takes light ammo. You can have a barrel, a magazine, a sight, and a stock. Body mass is 13. And the headshot is 19. Now, I'll try not to adjust my fire that much, just so we can see the recoil. Reloads pretty fast. Alright, so there is the Alternator. Moving on to the R99 SMG, light, ammo, barrel, magazine, sight, and stock. So then the center mass is 12, and the headshot is 18. Reloads a little bit slower than Alternator. I'm not adjusting too much for spread. Then we have the Prowler. Heavy ammo, magazine, sight, stock, and a hop modifier. Now this one was actually a little bit difficult because I had to try to hit it from the last bullet so that I could get a good idea of how much each bullet does rather than a burst of bullets. So as you can see, it was 14 and this one's 21. So 14 for the body mass, 21 for the headshot. So altogether, when it comes to the pistols, it looks like obviously the wingman, being the revolver, gives you the best single fire damage. The P2020 gives you the fastest fire rate. Now technically the RE45 auto is automatic, but in my opinion the P2020 is faster fire rate depending on how fast you can pull the trigger. So by that I feel like it's a faster fire rate. It's just that you have to keep pumping those fingers, and it actually does a little bit more damage. Only one more damage to the body, but 2 more damage to the head, and so in the heat of battle, that can be better than just having a pistol that happens to be fully automatic. The Mozonqui is nice, I like it, I guess, but I wouldn't personally pick it in a battle. If I had a Mozonqui next to a wingman, I would 100% take the wingman. And as far as the SMGs are considered, it looks like the Prowler Burst POW is the best damage-wise. 14 for a base and 21 for a headshot. Also, because it's a burst fire, that makes it way easier to handle and readjust every time you push the trigger. But if I had to choose between the alternator and the R99, I think I would still choose the alternator over the 99, and that's because it does a little bit more damage and the fire rate isn't as high, which makes it easier to handle. The R99, even though it only sacrifices 1 damage point per base and head, it still has a higher rate of fire, which can make it harder to handle. So there you have the pistols, their damages, their reloads, how fast they fire, plus a little bit of my own personal takeaway, what I would choose in battle. So let me know if this helped you, if you could give me a like and a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe for more Apex Legends content.